Hello everybody, my name is Zenokami from Essence of Zen, bringing you yet another Starbound tutorial. Today I've been asked to do a how do I back up my player data. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. Essentially what you want to do is boot up your Steam. So go into your Steam, go to Library, go to Starbound, right click it, go to Properties, go to Local Files, and then Browse Local Files. Once you're here, there's a folder called Player. You want to double click, and basically this is all your player files for the player itself, the ship world, and some metadata. Metadata, not meta, metadata. That's fun. That's a fun word to say. Metadata. Anyway, if you're confused by all the gibberish and by the names and how you cannot completely order them correctly, what you have to do is basically boot up Starbound. So double click Starbound, log in, go to single player campaign, select your character, and then wait till you boot up on your ship. After that, close out the game, go back to this directory, and then you want to go by date modified to the most recent date and time. And basically the player file, the metadata, and the ship world will pretty much be everything you need. These three files are my main character's files. So this is the player, this is the data associated with said player, and also my ship. So if you also want to back up your ship, this is also very important. You'll see other files here such as shipworld.bak. I do believe those are also backup files for when the game loads and maybe there's a crash. It actually reads and compares data and spits out the correct version that's used next time you boot up. But typically you just need these three files right here: the player, the .player, .metadata, and .shipworld. And if you're looking down here, the .metadata, player, and shipworld for here, this is for a second character that I have yet to log back onto for a very long time. So you can already see a pattern here. So this is main character, the main character backup files, main character ship backup files, and then here the secondary character meta files, player file, ship file, and then the backup files. So that's how it's ordered. That's how it basically is. Pretty simple. If for some odd reason you do not have a date modified organizer button up here, what you want to do is right click and then do, hopefully it'll be here, you can just check it. If it's not here either, go to more. Once it's more, find date modify and make sure it's selected, then click OK. That's pretty much all you need to do for backing up your player and your ship data. My name is Zenokami from Essence of Zen. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. If you did, let us know why so we can help improve these videos for the future. If you have any questions regarding backing up your character files, your ship data, leave them in the comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you want to stick around for more, perhaps our Starbound series we're working on, feel free to subscribe. And before you ask in the comments, no, this is not really going to work mainly for any future updates that involves player wipes. Hopefully the people behind Starbound, the company Chucklefish, will have a way for updating these files to work with the future updated versions that's coming out in January, but as of to date, we do not know anything about the upgrading and the files and the etc. So if you play around with the nightlies, as you probably seen in our other tutorial, if you have not and you need to, here, they're basically stored in a different folder. So all your characters, because you gotta start back over if you're gonna go into the nightlies or the unstable, they'll be stored in a different folder. And hopefully they'll have a program that we can use to update our old characters to the new characters for the updated version for the stable release in January. Hopefully January. So sorry for that little tidbit, but until the next video guys, take care.